This is the Transformers Generations Studio Series number 42 from Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Voyager class, Constructicon, Long Haul. And wow, look at this. Nice box art right there. The figure comes with this really nice diorama card back insert. This is nothing you haven't seen before. This is the final battle. Autobots and Decepticons and the pyramids of Egypt. And here he is with the rest of the Constructicons I've already reviewed. Rampage, Hightower, Scrap Metal. You know, obviously he's much shorter, much smaller in scale than the previous long haul, Voyager class long haul we got for the Revenge of the Fallen movie line. But the details of this figure, just the sculpt, paint apps, absolutely amazing. I am blown away at how much detail Hasbro has put in this figure. It's a little bit squat, it's a little bit bulky, kind of reminds me of the Hulk. I mean, if there would be a Transformers Hulk, this would be him. And there's very little I can do to pose him. Articulation is very much hindered by the amount of molding and sculpt of the figure. Nice silver paint apps right here, gunmetal gray paint apps here and here, more silver paint apps here. Look at that head sculpt. You get some red eyes with green and dark gray. Some kibble right here, I don't mind. Kind of complements his physique. He's this really hulkish type of transformer. So, yeah. Articulation for the figure, he's got a ball jointed neck. He's got a ratcheting waist swivel, mainly because he becomes a foot. I guess that's integral to it. He's got a ball hinge shoulder. Look at that. Very much hindered by these pieces, which is fine. You don't really have to pose him that much. Swivel at the elbow. Goes like that. Hinge, elbow. Okay. Ratcheting ball hinge hips. Thigh swivel. Plus a knee swivel and a hinge. Bends all the way to that. Can't really do much with the leg. Everything's being hindered. Just so much kibble going on, but I love it. Some ankle tilt, a little bit of a toe articulation because of transformation. So let's transform Long Haul into his dump truck alt mode. Now, first thing you got to do, this is probably the most important step, and according to the instruction manual that came with this figure, this is the first step, and this is, I think, the most important step. And if you miss this, your whole transformation is screwed. So step number one is this. There you go. That step, the most crucial, absolutely most crucial step. That was step one. I kid you not. That is the first step in the instruction manual. Okay, then what you have to do is fold these toes up, fold these wheels back, rotate those knees, and tab those feet together. Okay. Now at first it's really going to be tight, and try and insert those tabs in. That'll be tight, but just keep them tight and just lock them in place. It should be fine. Okay, so that's that. Then what you want to do is this whole cab section right here, you untab it from that, slide it all the way down right here, and here's a little bit tricky bit. You see these really big pegs right here. You're gonna slot them right there, and then these really small pegs, you're gonna tab them right here. I hate small cylindrical pegs. I know they're gonna break over time, and you know, I hope I'm wrong. So just tab everything in like that, nice and tight. Okay, it just stays there. Okay. Then what you want to do is you want to push out this, or pull out these arm panels, rotate, and then fold out the extra panel. Same with the other side. Right here, rotate, and then fold out that extra panel. All right, then what you want to do is you want to bend the arms this way, or the elbows this way. Rotate the elbows 90 degrees outward like that. Fold these wheels up like this, and fold the arms like that, and that's getting it ready for transforming this whole back piece. Now the other bit of instruction is really to rotate the head this way so that it's tucked in and you don't see it in alt mode. This is the rear of the truck, but to me, to be quite honest, I don't really care about that. It's a very very tight ball joint, so it can be a little bit of a pain to do that. So you really don't have to do it because his face really blends nicely with the rest of his body. So for me, if you ask me, you can keep it in this position. Okay, then what you want to do is you want to bend these shoulders right here, bend them down, and you can already see where this thing is going. You got to line up the arms, and the arms are going to grip onto those tabs right there, but you don't want to do that just yet. Just make sure everything's lined up, make sure it's all flush and folded like that, because if they're not lined up, you're not going to be able to compress and tab everything in. So just line them up like that. Don't have to tab them right away because this thing is a pain to tab in. So rotate like that. Okay, fold the rear part like this. The wheels are going to tab in here, rear wheels, just nice and tight. These are going to tab in here. Those small missile looking pegs are going to tab in right there. So just collapse it in, and as you are tabbing that in like that, the fist is supposed to be grabbing that peg, and like that. Okay, it's supposed to tab in like that, but okay. This is probably the most difficult part of the transformation, as you can see. Having a hard time. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, should hear that click, click, click. Okay, that should be it. That's all you need to do. And then lastly, these things are gonna tab into those extra panels that we got. Okay, and it can be a little tricky. Just to have to adjust the shoulders and the elbows like that, but it is possible. All right, so in alt mode, he rolls nicely, very smooth. There's a lot of kibble sticking out. It's not a flatbed. More kibble right here, but I love the beefiness, the bulk of this alt mode. I'm really enjoying it. I mean, sure, the previously released long haul was probably bigger, better looking, but I think this is more accurate. Certain angles right here, if you just don't look at that truck bed, that dump truck bed, I mean, it looks like long haul in the movie. And speaking of the movie, here he is with his fellow Constructicons. Here he is with Rampage. The scale is absolutely amazing. I like it. He is with what's this guy's name? Scrap Metal and High Tower. All right, look at that. Slowly but surely, we are inching our way closer to building Devastator. All right, so let's get him into his leg mode. He forms with the right leg of Devastator. So first thing you want to do, you want to pop these pieces out. This is once you pop them off. Detach. This, rotate this, pop them back in like that. Okay, the wheels, untab them. They're going to go like this, and okay. And then you're going to detach top part of the cab like that. Then what you want to do is you want to rotate these out slightly, just so until you can move the legs into this position and fold them back like that. Okay. All right. And then these pieces, the panels, are going to tab right back in here. So let me see if I can. Yeah, there are more tabs right there on the side of the cab. I'm just going to tab in right back. Like that. Oh. Okay, like that, nice and tight. Okay, and then this piece is going to tab right back there. Okay, then the wheels are just going to rest like that, and there you go. Here is Rampage. So from the looks of things, it's going to be pretty big. Wow, big feet. So we're gonna get a bigger body right here. So looking good. He's actually much bigger than Rampage. I don't know how that's gonna work, but yeah, wow. Very excited to get Devastator all combined. So some final thoughts on the figure. It's a great figure, easily one of my favorites in all of the Constructicons. Very excited to get everybody in so we can form Devastator. The figure is going to get a 9 out of 10 for me. Some issues with the transformation, not really convinced and all of it, but if you do it properly, he can be a very solid figure, solid in alt mode, combined mode, and in robot mode. I really like this figure. I think Hasbro did a wonderful job. Definitely better than its predecessor. It's definitely more accurate. Lots of details in this figure, and I think this is the superior version of Long Haul. Plus the fact that it actually combines. So with that, I hope you've enjoyed this little video review. If you did, please let me know in the comment section. What do you think about this figure? Do you think it's worth it? Worth getting everybody to form Devastator? Hit that notification bell so you never miss out on my latest toy reviews. This has been the Transformers Generations Studio Series number 42 from Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Voyager class, Constructicon, Long Haul. Thanks for watching.